Hey YouTube, today we're taking a look at a minifigure stand. Hey everyone and welcome to Brick Talk TV. In our episode today we're going to be taking a look at a stand you can use to display Lego minifigures created by a company called Wicked Bricks. Just so you know, I've not been sponsored for this video. This is a purchase that I made off my own back and funded by myself, but I thought you'd like to see a closer look at the stand and the solution for displaying your minifigures. I ordered this display stand back in January 2023 and it has taken until the 10th of April for this to actually be delivered. My original delivery time was a 6-week lead and this was further delayed, so it wasn't a great start to the shopping experience, and I believe that there's usually quite a long lead time for any purchases you can make through the website, but do check it out as it's dependent on the item that you're purchasing from the store. Here you can see the problem that I'm trying to solve. I've currently got a pile of minifigures including the Muppets Collector Series and the Looney Tunes Collector Series, as well as some various bespoke custom made minifigures that have just been dumped into a pile since the reorganisation of my shelving unit behind me, and in May I'm also hoping to get hold of the Disney Collector Series as well, so this problem could only potentially get worse. So to solve that I wanted a stand that would fit nicely into my IKEA Kallax unit, as you can see here. Doing my research brought me to Wicked Bricks, as they do custom display solutions for common IKEA furniture, the type that a lot of Lego collectors own. Here you can see the website at wickedbricks.com, and I'll put a link to this website in the description below. You can see here that they do various display solutions for custom display cabinets for Lego sets and other stands or display solutions for your Lego collection. They also offer a 5% discount just for signing up to the newsletter, so if you're going to make a purchase it's probably worth doing that just to get a nice discount on your first purchase. You can also see all the other display solutions they offer, and they come out with new solutions all the time to align with the new sets that are being released by Lego. These display cabinets also have custom background designs that fit in with the sets. If we search for minifigure display solutions, you can also see that they do proper display cabinets for larger collections, but for me this isn't going to work because I want something that's going to fit nicely into my Kallax unit. So let's search for IKEA specific solutions. So here you can see the display solution that I purchased, and you can see that it's not cheap, retailing at £59.99, and this was one of the reasons why I've delayed buying this unit so often, as I think it's quite expensive for what essentially is a few pieces of acrylic. But I have ummed and ahed around this particular purchase for a while, and I ended up actually biting the bullet and purchasing this display solution because I couldn't really find anything else that would fit it. The unit is laser cut to specific sizes that actually fit directly into the Kallax unit, so it should fit perfectly into the square that I've got available, and you can see how it looks with all the minifigures on top in this example photo here, and we'll put my figures on later in the episode. You can also notice that it's available in 3 different colours. You can get it in clear, white and black, but the coloured versions of white and black are more expensive, as you can see here. So for me I just ordered the clear version, firstly to save the cost, but also because I think it fits in with the look that I'm trying to go for. Scrolling down you can see the reviews from previous customers too, and these do give some positive feedback, so you can see the star rating and some of the comments that people have left. Once I did order the set though, it did strike me that I could have actually ordered a Lego built display option, and I could have looked over at Rebrickable, as there's different people that have submitted different instructions for different display solutions that you can download for free and build, and these solutions can be customised of course to fit the Kallax unit that I'm trying to go for. They also can turn out to be a lot cheaper just to buy the separate Lego parts that are required to create the unit, so it's also something to bear in mind if you're trying to find a solution for yourself. So with that in mind, let's head over to the Lego room now and we'll unbox the stand that I've ordered. You can see here that it's well packaged. We have lots of packaging inside and there's several layers of padding in the box that surrounds the parts for the stand. There's also an instruction leaflet included, which we'll take a closer look at in a moment, and there's also a receipt for the purchase in the box. Taking some of the wrapping off and unwrapping the bubble wrap, we have all the acrylic parts sellotaped together, and they're also covered in plastic film to protect from any scratches, So we'll do a speed up now of unwrapping all of these acrylic parts and removing all the protective plastic. Taking a look at the instructions leaflet, you can see that this is a generic leaflet that covers various display solutions, not just the one that I've purchased. So there's one page within this leaflet that's relevant to this stand, but the stand here also isn't the same one that I've purchased. So to be honest, there isn't much use in this instruction guide, but hopefully it's self-explanatory enough once we've unwrapped all the elements to pull it all together. So let's peel off all the plastic now in quick time before putting it all together. With all the parts unwrapped, we can see that there are holes already pre-cut into the plastic, so it appears we just need to slot in the different sides into the base and into the right holes, and we'll also need to add these extra support parts in order to keep the sides in place. Once we have the two sides in place, we can then insert our minifigure shelves and they'll just rest into position. So here you can see all the display unit all together. It did make some unnerving creaking sounds as I slotted some of the parts in together, but they fit in well and it's a sturdy fit. You can also see we've got 8 minifigure shelves now, which can take 10 minifigures each. 5 will be angled to the right and 5 to the left, so they look like they're facing the centre. You can also see the unit from the side and how it steps up from each shelf to each shelf, and then you can see round the back there's a space underneath if you want to store anything else underneath the minifigures, and we'll probably do that later in the episode. Here on the minifigure shelves you can also get a better view of the two studs used to display the minifigures and how they're angled, as I mentioned earlier, from left to right. So with this construction done, now let me stick the minifigures that we have onto the unit itself. You can see now how the shelves slide out and that actually the studs used in the shelves are indeed 1 by 1 round clear plates, and they can come out of the slots inside the shelves, but they pop back in with no problem at all, so you can reposition your minifigures. It's also worth noting that we only have the ability to display the minifigures and not the accessories that might come with them. So as an example, I couldn't use the drum kit that comes with Animal, the bird seat for Roadrunner, as there's no extra studs to be able to show these. So instead I'm going to store these underneath so they're not too far away from the minifigures itself. Here you can see a better view of the unit now with all the minifigures in place, and you can see how it does a great job of spacing the minifigures on each shelf, and also the step ups are good enough to get good views of each minifigures without them blocking each other's view. I've also got some spare slots at the top ready for 18 new Disney minifigures which will be coming out on the 1st of May. So with the unit all complete and populated, let's take a look at how it's going to fit into the Kallax unit itself. You can see it's a snug fit, but Wicked Bricks have done a great job here in filling the space of the unit right up to the edge. You can see there is a little gap at the top, so we could have probably done with another 1 or 2 minifigure shelves, but overall I'm really pleased with how this unit is now looking, and it's a massive improvement on my pile of minifigures from earlier in the episode. I think that yes, this unit is expensive, and yes, it was a long time between ordering it and receiving it, but overall I'm fairly happy with how it looks now. Would I buy another one? Well, maybe, but I might try first to build my own custom one from a rebrickable instruction set first to see if that's any good, and see if it's worth the extra cost in order to get one of these shelves over the rebrickable custom built brick solution. I hope you found this review useful in your minifigure display purchases. If you did, do hit that like button so others get to see the video, and do hit subscribe for future reviews just like this one. And until next time, stay safe and I'll see you then.